you'll be able to fillet fish better than most people by the end of today. I once had a doctor here who was a surgeon filleting fish. And when he got done, I said, it looks like that fish was filleted by a beaver. I thought you were a surgeon. And he said, I use a laser. I've never used a knife. Well, we're taking some fish in and we're going to fillet them and freeze the fillets, make some broth from the heads and spines. So I was out fishing on the fishing grounds yesterday, and when I picked up my nets, I had 20 fish, 19 sockeye and 2 little kings. So they're the sockeye, and the 2 kings are over there in that one. They don't want to buy them very much when they're this small. They're both salmon. So this one is a king salmon. You see how colorful the tails are?
Oh.
Shiny and spotty. And the back is darker. And they're thicker and broader. And the sockeye are more sleek.
Oh,
and their tails are slate gray without any silver. But the flesh is vibrant red. Amazing to see. You'll see at the table.
Okay.
You'll get a top-notch lesson on how to fillet fish.
Okay. This is a fish cleaning section right here. And you remember from earlier, the cooler with our fish. It's the fit for today. And here comes the teacher, the master.
There are really 3 parts to processing a fish here. The first part is gutting the fish, taking the head off and gutting. The second part is filleting the flesh off of the spine. Then the third part, because we make broth from the heads, is taking the gills out from the head. First thing I do is I take this belly fin off with a nice smooth little cut. Next thing, the head comes off behind the armpit fins here, a little bit of an angle so you don't leave as much meat with the head. And then you can see down here, there's a little opening, and very shallow because the belly isn't very thick. Just little motions like this rather than just one ripping motion. Then at that point, you can take out the guts. So because we're going to make broth from the spine, we need to also remove the bloodline. So that's just to puncture the membrane and then scoop out the bloodline with the spoon. clean off the table and we'll start the fillet. And really, if you're right-handed, you need to put the fish to the right of you along the edge. So, I'm going to start an incision. See how the back part is right along the bone? And then on the front is little motions. You have to work your way through the pin bones. And then follow the main ribs down. And the last bit you can just rip off. The other side I start at the tail. And then when you get up to the top, you can see where the spine is. Give yourself a little cut. Okay, so look at this. See how the spine is, you can't do better than that. So now you have to go back up to this part. I'm coming around this side. And you hold it up with this thumb and you put your finger up the blade so you can feel it better. And then you keep holding it and you work your way down the ribs. Put your finger up here. I usually like to not have a glove on my knife hand, but I always have a glove on my other hand. Yay! That's good. So that goes to the cooler.
No, this way, yeah.
And then it goes flesh to flesh in the cooler.